All right, good evening, everybody. So this is our outside workout, and it's great to engage your lower body without having so much stress and compound on your knees and joints. So if you really have bad knees, but you want an excellent lower body workout, this is going to fire up your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads, and your calves. So we're going to do 4 different variations. Well, 3 variations. We're going to do backwards, forward, and side, but you want to do both sides. So it's actually 4 different exercises. So we're going to start off with backward tire pulls. Here's the thing. The heavier the weight you go, the slower you're going to go. The slower you go, you're going to activate your primary muscle is going to be more glute and hamstring activation. But the faster you go, you're going to switch it to going burning your quads more when you're doing it backwards. So depend on what you want the primary muscle to be engaged, depending on how fast you go. So try both different variations. Go put a little lighter weight, go as fast as you can, going to burn your quads, but without having to put all that pressure on your knees. The heavier you go, the slower you go, the more glute and hamstring activation. So we're going to start off, we're going backwards, and then variation number 2, she's going to pull it forward. Variation number 3 is going laterally. So the laterally, I'll explain what that engages. So we're going to start off with a tire, a chain, and a harness so she can pull it. So outside, you don't have to go to a gym. You can go to any tire shop and ask for a used tire. They'll give it to you for free. Trust me on that. So you don't have to spend the money on a tire, but you do have to spend a couple of dollars and get a little hook and some clamps. So I drilled a hole in the tire to actually put a hook so I can clamp onto. So this is actually, harness is clamped onto the tire so she can pull it. Everything I made myself. Don't have to spend no money. If you got a drill at home, drill your hole, put your little clamp on there, a little hook so you can clamp onto the hook and be able to pull the tire. But before you do any of these exercises, make sure you get a clearance through your doctor to make sure it's okay to do. So we're going to get started. Adrian's going to do the workouts, and she's going to start with pulling it backwards. This is 150 pounds. Ready? I know it's been a while.
It's been a while, yes.
All right.
It's winter.
So again, what she's pulling is 155 pounds. She's making it look easy, but she's been working out with me for a while. So this is excellent for the knees. So that's variation number 1. Come on back. So variation number 2, she's going to go forward. So the forward variation, you got a lot more calves and hamstring activation. So not as much quads, but more hamstrings and calves. All right, come on back. Forward a little more difficult for most people. The key to this is stay low. You see she's struggling, but she's pulling it though. So she's strong. Now she got it. It ain't no pause. All right, that's good. So she did the back and front. Back was variation number 1. Forward was variation number 2. Now she's going to go laterally sideways. Now the sideways, not as much weight. So basically she just has 85 pounds for the lateral. So walk sideways, and the key to that is make sure your foot stays level or to the side and don't angle it. And because she's only pushing off of one leg, to get that outer quads more engagement, this is an excellent exercise to engage the outer quad. So she's going to go all the way down to that first tree. And then what she's going to do when she bring it back, she's going to face the other direction to engage the other quads. So all these exercises can be done at home. You can go to a used tire shop and ask them for a used tire. It doesn't have to be super heavy. And if you don't have weights, you can pick rocks up and put it inside the tire and use it as weight. So it doesn't have to be expensive. So everything here, the most expensive you're gonna buy is probably the harness and the clamps and the hook to hook it up to. So you may spend 20 bucks, if that. So good job. So what did that burn doing the lateral?
The glutes and the quads, everything.
So basically,
even the inner thighs.
inner thigh. So basically, if you want an excellent lower body workout, this is the one to do. Now, there are some modifications if your knee hurts, depending if the inner, center, or the outer works. So you're just going to tweak your knee in the opposite direction. Instead of being parallel when you go backwards or forward, you're just going to tweak it depending on what you're feeling. So every exercise can be modified, and doing this exercise here will help with your dorsiflexion because you got to push off on it. So not only are you working your glutes, hamstrings, quads, calves, you also help strengthening your ankle and ankle mobility by doing these tire pulls. Many benefits with the tire pull. When you're doing the leg press and squats, you ain't moving your ankles in no direction what we just got through doing, what Adrian just got through demonstrating. So try it. You're going to find out it's a really good workout and doesn't cost much. And you can do this at home. So get your used tire, get you a strap, get you a couple hooks, drill holes in it, get you a couple rocks, throw it in there, and you can go anywhere and get any rocks. So, you don't have to spend weights. I just use my kettlebells as weights and throw it in there. But you don't have to use kettlebells. You can use rocks. And you can get a small enough tire if you want to work out at a park. Go work out at a park. It's great for cardiovascular. Yeah, you can hear Adrian was kind of, she was breathing hard. So you will get a cardiovascular workout with this as well as a lower body, an excellent lower body workout. So this can be done at home, at a park, outside your house, down a sidewalk, anywhere you want to. And the tire I got is a pretty big tire. It weighs about 55 pounds. So the lateral movement she did, it was 85 pounds. So get a tire, drill a hole, do it. If you have questions, leave me a comment, try it out, stay consistent. A lot of my clients that have bad knees, this is what I start them off with. I didn't have them doing no leg press or squats. First, fix the imbalance or the impingements first. Address those issues first before you start doing like leg press, something hard. Fix those issues, correct them before you go start doing heavy weights. And this, you can deviate the tension. So take a couple rocks out, take a couple kettlebells, do the workout. So Adrian, thank you for your time. Have any questions, leave us a comment. You can also leave me a comment on my Instagram, Baso Shelton, BASOSHELTON. And feel free to record yourself, send me a video. I can critique it for you. All right. If you don't have Instagram, that's fine. Just leave me a comment and then I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Y'all have a great evening. Thank you for your time.